The Israeli military confirmed that preliminary forensic findings indicate all 6 Israeli hostages found in the Khan Yunis area this week showed signs of gunshot wounds. Officials stress it's unclear if they were killed by their captives or by friendly fire from Israeli forces. And it comes as Israel announces a senior delegation has landed in Cairo to help with faltering talks for a ceasefire. At issue, among other things, who will ultimately control parts of Gaza? CBS News foreign correspondent Imtiaz Tyab is joining us now with the very latest from the area. Imtiaz, good morning. As Vice President Kamala Harris accepted her party's nomination last night, I'm sure she also spoke about what's happening there in Israel.
Yeah, hey, Anne-Marie. She did, and she also gave what many are describing as her most extended and direct marks yet on the war on Gaza, where she directly addressed the issue that has divided some Democrats in her own party and, of course, drawn thousands of protesters to the DNC convention in Chicago. Now, Harris gave a forceful defense of Israel, saying that she, as president, would always stand with Israel and rather what she called its right to defend itself. Now, the vice president also described a post-war future in which Palestinians can, and I'm quoting here, realize their right to dignity, security, freedom, and self-determination, something which drew one of the loudest cheers of the night. Now, here in the region, her words were closely watched as the fighting in Gaza rages on. Over the past day or so, at least 24 Palestinians have been killed in multiple Israeli strikes, including in Gaza City in the north and Khan Yunis in the south. And as the violence rages on, another crisis is emerging. Gaza has recorded its first polio case in 25 years. Now, health workers and aid agencies are now really grappling with these really incredibly steep obstacles to conducting mass vaccinations in the war-torn Palestinian territory. Now, Harris also said in her speech that she was working around the clock with President Biden to reach a ceasefire deal in Gaza that would also involve the release of American and Israeli hostages still being held by Hamas and the release of Palestinians in Israeli jails. But even though we have that delegation going to Cairo, hopes of an imminent deal are already starting to dim. Marie.
All right, Imtiaz. Yeah, that would be terrible. The last thing you need is a devastating disease like polio taking hold in Gaza. Thank you very much.